Okay, Polaris sportsman, we are in the process of getting to the carb, so I already removed the gas tank and getting more of the plastics and stuff are off already. As you can see, quite a bit of work to get just this front end plastic off, and then we can get to the carb. I want to be able to access the carb and intake and all of that, and as well possibly access the ed area there too. Might have to take a look at the valves and maybe do a valve adjustment and stuff like that. So, but first we want to get that carb off and give her a clean. As before, we had stale fuel inside the carb, so she would start, but not very good, and not properly, did not run properly there. But here we go. So what I need to do next is possibly, now I can get to the carb. I was gonna remove the tank, but I don't think I have to yet. I would just probably, actually what I would like to do is see how this fuel turn off shut off valve here. I want to see which direction is on or off here. Nothing is readable here on this fuel shut off here. I'm assuming that's off, but that could be off as well, and vice versa. Okay, that's the fuel pump there, and it looks like it's a vacuum operated fuel pump. Okay, that's where the throttle cable goes. Or no, throttle cable is right up here alongside the carb. So I want to see which direction the fuel flow coming when I turn on this. So there's a little bit of fuel in the tank right now, but like I said, it's vacuum operated, so it might not flow. Once I turn that off, it just will operate once it creates pressure from the engine to pull the fuel, to activate the vacuum operated pump, and that will pull the fuel. So all right, but I'm gonna unhook the fuel line coming directly, this one, from the carb. Here's my dog here, my helper in the garage. Say hi, honey. That's my he's always in here with me, trying to get in the way. Okay, let's see if we can get that off. This is the hose coming directly from the tank so far. Okay. Got that release there. This one's for reserve and one's for on. Okay, gotcha. Okay. So what I need to do is take the fuel line that's going to the carb, which is this guy from right there. That's the inline filter right there. So let's see if we can unhook that one. It might be easier to unhook it from the carburetor first of all. Let's see, unhook it from the carburetor right up top there. Get a picture of it right there. And grab a needle nose. quite easy to get to. Go. That's the hose going to the carb. And we'll get some kind of catch can for this fuel. It's going to be coming out. Okay. See that fuel right there? That's stale fuel, green. Not sure if that's correct color fuel there, but I doubt it. So when I turn it this way, seems like it flows more. Turn it this way, seems like it turns off. So I'm thinking that's on. So reserve and on, it's either versa there. So that's the fuel that's sitting inside the carb right now. Okay, so that's on, which is good. So that's figured out right there. Okay. All right. Wow. I'll let that drain. Okay, we're going to confirm fuel pump works, which is this guy vacuum operated. So here we go, we're going to be watching the fuel flow as we try turning the engine over. Here it goes. There we go, so that shows me that the fuel vacuum operated pump is operational with what fuel is in there. As you can tell, that's a dirty fuel. I want all of it out, so we're going to be cleaning the gas tank. So a little bit of old fuel in there, but yeah. Which is a good sign. So we might not need to remove the carb if we can drain all of that fuel out of it. And confirm that draining nozzle is just probably right underneath there. It's got to release that nozzle, and all the fuel, extra fuel that's in the carb will drain out. Then put fresh fuel inside there and try starting her, see how she runs. All right. Okay, so we released
and the O-ring. Putting the carburetor back together.
Okay, so we released the screw to drain the carb, and if you can see all that green fuel coming out, that is nasty. See if we can get a picture there. coming out of the carb. Look at that. That was just sitting inside the carb, plugging it up. Look at that. One steel, one green. Makes a nice color there. Pretty nasty stuff. So this is trapped in the line there. Wow. It's good. Getting it done.